I'm going to say about a 3. I'm going to say at a low, about a 4, and then at a high, about a 6.5. So at a low, I'm going to say about I'm going to say a 4. I think a 4 is reasonable at a low. And then at a high, about a 5. And if you want to say a 5.5, you can give her that too. This one's a little bit more challenging, but I'll say about a 5 to a 5.5. Yeah, 5 to a 5.5. At a low, I'm going to say about a 3. And at a high, I'll say about a 5. Everything considered, at a low, 5. At a high, 6. But if you also want to say at a high, 7, I could see how. But yeah, I'm going to say at a high of 6, at a low of 5. At a low, a 3, and at a high, a 4. At a low, I'm going to say a 3.5. At a high, I'll say even a 6. Very easy one. At a low, a 4. At a high, about a 6. Let me see. Yeah, about a 6 at a high. At a low, about a 6. A high, 7.5 or so. At a low, maybe a 6. At a high, 8. So if you want to say 8.5, that's fine too. I guess at a low, about, I'll say a 6. I was going to say a 5, but I think a 6 is more realistic. And then at a high, I won't even go so far as to say an 8. At a low, a 3. At a high, 5, 5.5. 5.5 is generous, but 5.5. I would say, due to body augmentation, I was going to say about a 7 to an 8, but I'm going to say a 3 to a 5. At a low, about a 6. At a high, I'll say an 8. But yeah, 8. This was a bit more difficult, but I think I figured it out. So I'm going to say about a 3 to a 4. Well, I'll say a 5. I'll say a high, a 5.5, and a low, a 4 instead. At a low, I'll say about a 7. At a high, a 9. At a low, 2, 2.5. High, 3.5. I'm being quite generous. You want to say 4? That's your thing, sure. So as you guys know, I have to always get at least one umbrella for each week. So at a low, a 3, and a high, a 5. At a low, perhaps 4, high 5. Yeah, 4. So this is for all the people that wanted me to bring the rating channel back. I switched it